Wildes. This is it.
It would be, right now, I'm going to have a hard time saying this.
Except here, can I give a counterpoint to that?
Yeah, of course.
He's had 3 nominees in the 3 weeks he's been in Big Leagues.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, like,
outdo his
this
own
dude
catch
is
of the year.
ridiculous.
baseball is best when the center fielders are super athletes and awesome.
Yes.
Like that center field baseball.
That's the position.
Like a 3 sports star that is awesome. Yeah. I love it. And so
Much little Red Sox.
But you're right, Nick.
Yeah.
He could do something else that's even better.
No,
maybe.
And so it's just it's
ridiculous.
fun. It reminds me of Junior, and it's just fun.
Weird. Meanwhile, Blue Jays Cardinals, we might have another shot at this. Alejandro Kirk sends this to center. No, that's the actual.
Oh, no.
The opposite. This one is a little bit of a.
Wow.
I ran on that grass.
I've always wanted to do that.
So my dad, the year after the first Sosa McGuire home run chase, so when it was McGuire hit 70.
Yeah.
The next year, it was Cardinals Cubs, the final series of the season, and my dad took me and we sat right there, and Sosa hit one. I didn't get the ball.
You sat in that grass?
We sat on the first seat alongside it, and Sosa hit one. And I tried to go out there, but I didn't get it.
Who got it?
I don't know.
Kid?
Somebody more athletic than 15-year-old Nick.
Finally, Seattle versus the Snakes. We're in the 10th.
Woo.
Josh Naylor with a serpentine slam.
It wasn't serpentine. Bless you.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
As the ball slithers over the fence. The Snakes win it.
The Snakes.
They rattle their way to 7.5 games behind the Dodgers.
Also, an addendum to my center fielders need to be awesome athlete takes. Sluggers that are a little overweight is all. I like that too.
And finally, we're at Florida up 5-1 on Edmonton, about to take a 2-1 lead in the Stanley Cup. A full-on brawl here.
Brouhaha.
I usually use brouhaha because it's your name's Brew.
Brew.
Yeah.
Look at this. They just letting them.
Yeah,
I mean, we see it every. I know.
Hockey.
Until they
3
fall down, you're
fights
supposed to let
going
them
on
go.
at once.
There's more than that. Game 4 is Thursday. Johnny, you have a prediction there? What is it? Panthers? Okay. Thunder.
Brianna's from Miami, if people
Yeah,
are
she's
confused.
huge hockey.
She's also our
Florida.
hockey expert.
Yeah. Thunder favored by almost 6 in Indianapolis for Game 3.
Oh, 6.
What?
Sounds like they're favored by 5.9. Like I'm favored by almost 6. It's 5.5.
Well, almost 5 too. What's more likely, a Thunder blowout or a Pacers upset, bro?
I'm gonna give Naptown some love and say a Pacers upset.
How are they going to do it? What, Wild?
He picked the Thunder. You picked the Thunder.
I'm not saying they're winning. I'm saying I think that's more likely. It could be a OKC win. I picked OKC to win. It could be a close win.
Thunder win. OKC
You didn't.
upset.
That was not the
Thunder
question.
blowout.
The question was OKC blowout.
Yeah.
Or Pacers win.
Yeah.
I said Pacers win. But my pick is OKC in a.
I told you we've been on the wrong foot on this one for weeks.
No, look, the Pacers. I've said it. They're a great 3-point shooting team, best in the playoffs, 40%. That's what OKC concedes. OKC has not been great on the road these playoffs. They're 9-2 in Oklahoma, 4-3 everywhere else. Haven't had a blowout win on the road. All right, so they have not been as good away from home. So I think, yeah, it's a chance the Pacers take control of this.
Yeah, when you said OKC, good job, bro. When you said OKC concedes the 3,
I mean,
in theory,
yeah,
but in this series they've conceded nothing. And the reason my answer is OKC blowout is it feels to me like they have left a lot of points off turnover meat on the bone in this series. Like that was the remarkable part of Game 1. That at halftime, it was still within a reasonable margin when they had, Indiana had almost a turnover a minute in the first half, which seems impossible.
Ridiculous.
And they were still in it. This one feels to me like OKC oddly comes in like they're the desperate team, and they put it on them in the first half, similar to what they did in the first half of Game 2. Yeah, and then Game 4 is the Pacers, moment, so to speak.
But the Pacers oddly do like to give up Game 3, but they're ually up 2-0.
Right.
Yeah, no, they haven't won a
Big
Game
difference.
3 all playoffs, but it's a different, like you said, it's a different situation. I think that OKC beats them soundly tomorrow. If I have to, let me rephrase that. If you tell me on Thursday we are either talking about a blowout or an Indiana upset, I think we'll be talking about a blowout.
Now, blowout, I'm thinking is a rout. 10.
10's not a blowout.
12's, yeah,
15.
not a
17,
blowout.
yeah.
15 plus is a blowout.
Yeah.
Pacers outright victory, SJ 20s, maybe teens.
You're supposed to save that
For tomorrow?
for tomorrow. The game's not tonight.
Well, I'm just
Well,
telling
now
you.
you're sounding like a Pacers guy.
Somebody's got
They
to
They
be.
lost-
lost. They lost Game 3 in Minnesota. They lost Game 3 in Denver. We're still waiting for Halliburton to have a 30-point game. We're waiting for SJ to be in the teens, which he was in both of those games.
Can I kick it? That's our bug. That was good.
Oh, that's good. Current ref.
Can we stay just a little bit longer?
Don't worry, we'll be back.
I can't believe they're leaving.